Hello students, good morning. I am Prem Gupta, your English teacher. Dear students, in the previous classes we were discussing the chapter first Daffodils. This is a poem composed by a very famous poet of English literature, that is William Wordsworth. He is also known as nature poet. He has composed this poem Daffodils. In this poem, the poet talks about the beauty of this beautiful flower, daffodils, as well as the poet is also narrating the quality of natures and beauty of natures. Dear students, the writer, the poet Wordsworth consider nature as a god. He believes that nature is a god. And in this poem, the poet is expressing his intention and deep feeling towards the beauty of this daffodils flower. Okay students, I hope that you all have read this poem yesterday, and I have also explained this poem. As I have told you that today I will complete the word meaning and question answer and other exercises of this chapter. So dear students, I want that you write the word meaning by your own. It is given in the book. It is given at the page number 10. Okay students, you complete the word meaning from the book. It is given at the page number 10, and I will discuss the question answer and other exercises of the book. So first of all, I will discuss the learning words given at the page number 10. So all students, just open the book, page number 10, and put out the pencil also. We will do the exercises given in the books with the help of pencil. We will not use the pen while writing in the book. So first of all, we will do the learning words. In the learning words, it is given the question. Here are given meaning of some words. In this question, meaning of some words are given, and find out the words from the box. There is a helping box. From that you have to find out the word related to the meaning given in the question, and write the space provided against each meaning, and you have to fill the space, you have to fill the blanks given in the question. Okay students, so first of all, the first question is moving from one place to place. Okay, moving from place to place. This is the question. What we call in other words, that is nomadic. Just write down. For that we can use the word nomadic. It is also given in your helping box. Okay, question number B. Dear student, just see the question number B. Dangerous, treacherous. Just write down the second word, treacherous. Treachers, treacherous. And the question number C, wriggle. You will write the answer, that is wreath. Question number D, you see calm. For calm we will use the word peaceful. Okay student, you have to select the word that is suitable to the meaning given in the question. So you will write the peaceful for the word calm. Question number E. This is the question number dangerous. D completed. E completed. Wait 1 minute. And there are one question I have left. You erase it. Question number C. Question number C. Yes, see student, question number C. Surrounding. For surrounding we can use ambience. Okay, question number D, wriggle. For that we will use breathe. Question number E is calm. For that we can use peaceful. Question number F, to hate, loath. To hate we can use loath, L-O-A-T-H-E, loath. Okay, next question, wired. Question number E, F, G, W-E-I-R-D. For sorry, this is the question. I am writing the answer, students, only. For that we can use strange, S-T-R-A-N-G-E. Question number H, to fade out. For that we can use the word dwindle, dwindle, D-W-I-N-D-N-E. I am writing here I. Question number I, mark left behind by a person. Mark left behind by a person, that is known as, we can also say that is impression. Question number J, related to court and law. What we call judicial. Judicial is the correct word that gives the meaning to related to court and law. Judicial. Okay, student, this is all about the learning words. This is the answer of the question given in the exercise learning words. So complete it in your book. No need to write in the notebook. Only you fill in the book. Okay, students, I am giving you 10 seconds to complete it, and those who have already completed, no need to write. They will only watch the video and they will learn only. Another student, those who have not filled, they will write. Okay, students, first of all we will do the book exercise. After that we will do the question answer. Okay, after that we come to the question number second, that is true false. Okay, that is true false. That is given at the page number 11. Just open the page number 11. Everyone just open the page number 11. The question is, the clouds were floating over, the clouds were floating only, there is a word only used, only over the hills. No, not only hills, but also valleys and so many other things are there. So we will write it here false. Okay, daffodils were golden in color, that is true. So you will write question number C. The poet saw about 10,000 daffodils at a glance. Yes, that is true. It is mentioned in the book, so you will write true. Although it is exaggeration, hyperbole, but this is true because it is mentioned in the book. Okay. The memory of the daffodils flashes in the mind of the poet. That is true. There is a memory in the mind of the poet that the daffodils were, the flowers of daffodils were fluttering and dancing in the breeze, in the gentle breeze, in the gentle wind. Okay, students. So in this way your exercise second has also completed. True false. Now come to the question number third, that is the filling the blanks. That is filling the blanks. Okay, students, I hope that you have done this learning word exercises. I am going to erase it. Okay. Just see question number 3rd. The poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. You have to fill here. That is filling the blanks, students. Question number 3rd, that is filling the blanks. That is given at the page number 10. Okay, I'm going to write here the answer only. The poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. In the first blank, you will fill the jocund. Jocund. Okay, students, just fill. Okay, in vacant or pensive mood, they places upon that inward eyes. Inward. So in the second blanks, you will fill the inward eyes. Eyes already written, so you will fill only inward. In vacant or pensive mode, they places upon the inward eye. Okay, student, inward eye. Question number C. Just see the question number C. Continuous as the star that shines, the twinkle on the Milky Way. Fill here, Milky Way. Milky Way. Next, the waves beside them dance, but they outdid the sparkling waves in the glee. Sparkling. Fill here. S-P-A-R-K. Okay, L-I-N. Sparkling. Okay, students. So you fill it in your book within 10 seconds. After that, we will do the multiple choice question, that is tick on the correct option. It is also given at the page number 10. So we get ready for that. Just see the beauty of daffodils put on, that is question number 4. That is MCQs, and this is also known as the multiple choice question. Here there are 4 choices. You have to select only one. The beauty of daffodils was far more enchanting than that of the waves. So there are 4 options: waves, sky, clouds, flowers. But here the first option is the correct, that is what? Waves. WAVES. So you will tick on that box. Okay, question number 2. The poet could not take his eyes off the golden sunshine, clouds, star, daffodils. So dear students, 4th option is the correct, daffodils. Okay, just tick on that option, daffodils. Question number C. When the poet is lonely, the memory of the daffodils would fill the minds with immense pleasure. Here, immense pleasure. So 3rd option is the correct. First option is thought, second option is likeness, third option is pleasure, and 4th option is dislike. But the correct answer is pleasure. Third option is the pleasure. So you will tick on the option pleasure. Okay, just fill it. Question number D. You can see the poet saw that daffodils were swaying in happiness, breeze, daylight, sunlight. The poet saw that the daffodils were swaying in the breeze. Second option is the correct. BREEZE. Okay, student. So tick on that option. Okay, these are the correct answer. Okay, student, just fill all these options by pen in your book. And now open your notebook. Dear students, now open your notebook. We will do the question answer of this chapter. I am going to erase it. And you also open the notebook. Now you have to write the question answer in your notebook. Dear students, you will write only the word meaning and question answer in your notebook, and other exercises you will do in your book only. Okay? So the first question is here. Question number first. Where did the poet wander? We all know that beside the tree, beneath the tree, and beside the lake. But you will write the only answer beside the lake. Where did the poet wander? This is the question. You write the question from your book. I am going to write the answer only. Okay? Just see the question. Where did the poet wander? The poet wandered. Just write down the answer. The poet wandered. Wandered means, students, I have told you yesterday, to move from one place to another place without any kind of aim, without having aim. Aimless wandering. Aimless movement from one place to another place. Okay? What did the poet wander? The poet wandered. W-A-N-D-E-R. Beside a lake. Beside a lake. Okay, student, just write down the answer. Our first question. The poet wandered beside a lake. Okay, after that, question number second you write from the book. The question number second is, what did he see all at once? What did he see all at once? Just write down. He saw. Or you can start with the all at once. Just write down in detail. All at once. The poet saw. The poet saw a crowd. A host of golden daffodils. A host of golden daffodils. I am writing here, students, because there is not enough space. Golden daffodils. Beside the lake and beneath the tree. Beside the lake and beneath okay, B-E-N-E-A-T-H, beneath the trees. Just write down this answer. The question was, what did he saw at once? All at once the poet saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils beside the lake and beneath the trees. Okay, student, come to the question number C. What were the daffodils doing? What were the daffodils doing? Daffodils were doing, tossing their heads. Okay, just write down the daffodils. The daffodils were fluttering just write down fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Okay student, the answer of question, what were the daffodils doing? The daffodils were fluttering and dancing in the breeze. This is the answer. Okay, come to the last answer, last question. I'm going to erase question number first and second, and those who have already written, they will learn and they will only watch the video, and other students will write, and if they want to take the screenshot for writing can also take. And come to the question number D. Question number D is given here. Why does the poet's heart fill with the pleasure? Because everything flashes in his mind, therefore the poet's heart fill with the pleasure. You can write the answer of this question. The poet was just write down the answer. The poet was greatly excited. Looking at the beauty of the daffodils, the poet was greatly excited looking at the beauty of the daffodils. His joy knew no bounds. His joy knew no bounds. His joy knew no bounds when he saw those countless daffodils, tossing their heads, tossing their heads by the side of tossing their heads by the side of the lake. by the side of the lake. The view of the scenic beauty. The view of this scenic beauty. Just see the view of the scenic beauty filled the poet's heart. The poet's heart. Fill the poet's heart with pleasure. With pleasure. Okay, student, this is the answer of the last question. Why does the poet's heart fill with the pleasure? The poet's heart was greatly excited looking at the beauty of the daffodils. His joy knew no bounds when he saw those countless daffodils tossing their heads by the side of the lake. The view of this scenic beauty filled the poet's heart with the pleasure. Okay, students, just write down fast. So, dear students, this is all about the question answer, and we have completed learning words, true, false, filling the blanks, take the correct option as well as question answer. Okay, so in this way your chapter first daffodils has been completed. In the next class we will discuss the another topics. Okay, students, so that's all for today. Thank you.